if you're someone like me and know the difference between something amazing and something not so amazing, you probably know what a trap is. But for those who don't, let me enlighten you. That's what this video is about. A trap is pretty much a guy that looks like a girl. And this really only occurs in anime. It's not really seen in a really Western culture, but it's mostly in most anime shows that you will probably have heard of. Let me go through a couple of examples and you'll probably get the message. Now, you may be wondering, Thunder Muffin, how do you spot a trap? And, well, that's actually quite easy. There are quite a few telltale signs if you look hard enough. Now, some of these will not occur in certain genres, such as it's not really that well known in shonen or really any action stuff, but it's mostly in fantasy, slice of life, etc, etc. So, let's talk about the anatomy of a trap. Traps will normally appear female in physical nature. Their long hair and large anime girl looking eyes will probably give that away. However, if you look closer, you'll see that the majority of them are definitely going to be flat chested. It's more of a telltale sign in anime that they're probably a guy, or a lolly, but most of the time they're a guy. But if you're still not too sure, there are still a few ways that you can check just by looking at the way they move, the way they talk, the way they act towards guys, and the way they act towards girls. They're mostly telltale signs, unless they actually say it outright, which sometimes they do. What I've compiled here is a list of trap or no trap, and you can check it out for yourself. So either they're a trap, or they're an actual female, and it's up for you to decide. With our first one here, it's quite obvious which it is. If you're not too sure, I'll give you 3 guesses. You done? Yeah, it's kind of obvious that it's a guy. However, now let's take it up a notch. I've chosen a select that I know definitely are either traps or no traps, and it's up for you to decide. So let's go into round 2, shall we? Okay, so Exhibit 2. Here we have a pink frolicky dress, and the character seems to be going out of its way to tell us that it's female. Look at the expressions, the large anime eyes, and the long hair. So, is it a trap? Or is it a woman? If you say it was a woman, you're wrong. It's CL Phantomhive from Black Butler. He's a guy and he's like 13. Why anime? Why? Let's take it up a notch. Let's go with the, is it a trap? Or does it not really count? Here we have Exhibit 3. And before you ask, yes, I've already used it, and yes, it doesn't count. It's actually Kirito from Sword Art Online, but it's Season 2 and it's Gun Gale, and it's one of the ones that we don't talk about. Also just noticed it's got a fidget spinner for a belt. More you know. So, Exhibit 3 was a doesn't count since it was a female avatar, but it wasn't an actual female. Unlike the way they act like it in the show. So here we have the final exhibit. Is it a trap or is it an actual female? If you've seen Assassination Classroom, you know it's Nagisa, and of course he's not a trap. For some reason he's like the most common image, that and Felix from ReZero, but for some reason like, he only wore a dress once and it's kind of weird, so stop please, internet, please stop. Surprisingly, there are very little traps in this, unless you count Koro-sensei, and you're still not really too sure. So, that was how to spot a trap. Did it help you? Did it not? Do you not really care? Did you just watch it because I asked you to? Please? If you did like it and you want to see more of this kind of stuff, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I really need attention. Please do it. Please. If you didn't like this video, then please still like, comment, subscribe. Still need the attention. I'm Thunder Muffin. I'm getting that name, and I might be a trap, I don't know.